that finale was amazing, okay? It was so amazing that I was not going to do a video about the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9 finale, but I just had to get on camera and just express my my awe of how everything went down yesterday. It was amazing. So this is going to be a real quick video. I just want to talk about some of my favorite things that happened in the show, and then I guess go from there. So first off, it was a lip sync battle, and I knew that the lip sync battles were gonna happen, but I thought that were gonna be okay, but those lip syncs were so pristine. My lord. Okay, so they trotted out the 14 queens, and so we got to see them walk the runway in elimination order, and everyone looked great for the most part. Yeah, everyone looked beautiful. And then of course they brought out the top 4. First came out Peppermint. I loved her outfit. It was amazing. It was Peppermint. It was grand. It was drag. Then they brought out Shea Coulee, who's I didn't like her her outfit, to be quite honest. Her makeup was everything, but I wasn't a fan of her outfit. And then they brought out Sasha. I liked her makeup. Her makeup was done, but once again, I was not a fan of the outfit. I understand what she was trying to give. She was trying to give royalty, which is cool, but I mean, I wasn't a fan of it. And then Trinity came out, and Trinity, honey, Trinity was a beautiful. But anyway, going from there, sorry, that was my phone. But going from there, where do we go from there? Oh, and RuPaul. So RuPaul was amazing. RuPaul came out, and a lot of people had been clocking RuPaul the whole entire season because it always seemed like her upper lip had not been done. She walked out on stage. She had a prominent upper lip. No one could tell her about her upper lip. It looked beautiful. And she was pouting the whole entire time, just like, It was great. But the whole thing was high energy, was amazing. Then what happened next? Okay, so they had the interviews. Interviews were nice. The one thing that pointed out, there's 2 things that I noticed about the interviews that was like stood out to me. One, the fact that Shea was going through a lot during this season. So the day before the queens were released, her dad passed away from cancer, and then a few weeks later his sister passed away from cancer. That's a lot going on, where it's supposed to be like the time of your life. Everyone is living for you on a TV show, and at the same time you're dealing with these losses and they don't get to see you succeed. That must be very rough. And so I felt for Shea on that. The next thing that I noticed was I loved seeing Sasha's dad supporting him. It's so cute to know that he used to have watch parties every day, and you can see by the way he was looking at Sasha that he was so proud, and it was just so nice to see, and it almost made me cry. I think because I would really, at one point in my life, like to see my parents look at me the same way, like just be like, oh my god, you are doing it. And so it was really nice to see Shea's dad looking like that, so that was awesome. But anyway, the next thing they did, they had this like wheel where it had all the queens' names. They had Trinity, Sasha, Shea, and Peppermint on there. And then Ru spun the wheel and it landed on Trinity. And so Trinity got to choose who she lip synced against. And she said she wanted a real competition, so she was going to lip sync against Peppermint. Like, I did not understand that. I didn't understand it because I feel like Peppermint, while she's great lip syncer, I felt like it was going to be hard for her to do this lip sync battle because people have seen her lip sync over and over and over again, and so they know her tricks. And so I thought Trinity saying that that was competition, I don't know. I felt like Trinity thought she could take Peppermint out, to be quite honest. So it's the first lip sync battles between Trinity and Peppermint. And so they got to choose the song, and the song was Stronger by Britney Spears. When I heard that, I was like, yes, it's gonna be good. So when this lip sync happened, initially I was just like, well, I knew that Peppermint was gonna win, but when I was watching it, I was like, how did Peppermint win? Because you see Trinity, she is spinning, she is jumping around the stage, she is doing the dance moves, she is hitting everything. And so I was like, I don't know how they decided that Peppermint won this. And then she had a little reveal. Also, Trinity had this little skirt reveal, like she took off her skirt and she spun and it looked amazing, and she was just sharp and clean. I was like, oh, she's killing it. But then Peppermint does this stunning reveal. My God, she literally did a whole outfit change. She had a new wig, she had a new hair, and she got to spin. And after she did her little transformation, she did a little titty shake. Oh my God, it was all everything. Just that one move, she did it at the right time. It wasn't too early, it wasn't too late, it was just at the climax. And so she did it, and she, like, that won it. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's what won the lip sync. I know that Trinity was basically, I guess, stronger throughout, but the fact that Peppermint pulled out that trick made her win. And a lot of people were arguing and saying that Trinity should have won the lip sync, and I'm just like, no. Peppermint took that lip sync when she did that trick. She pulled the stunt worked, and so I'm sorry, Peppermint deserved it. And so she was, RuPaul decided that she won the lip sync, and so Trinity had to sashay away, which once again, I was very surprised because I really seriously thought that Trinity was going to be a top contender for the crown because, you know, anyway. But that was crazy. I watched that over and over again. That reveal was everything because it was just at the right time. My God. But anyway, so that happened. Afterwards, we had Shea Coulee and Sasha Velour, and they did, what song was that? So Emotional by Whitney Houston. And you can see by Sasha's face, she was like, oh yeah, it's about to go down. And we had not seen Sasha Velour lip sync this whole entire time for her life. She killed Shea. She annihilated Shea in that lip sync. My goodness, with all those petals and flowers, when she took off her glove and it made that little petal rain, and then when she took, first of all, she looked beautiful, and then she took off that beautiful wig and shook out all those petals. Oh, it was all just beautiful. And once again, it was all about the musicality. Like, she hit it at just the right time to show just the right emotion, and her lip sync was so pristine. I loved it. It was just perfect. She killed Shea. And you know, I love me some Shea. That's the person I wanted to win, but I was like, nah, I'm sorry, Shea. Like, you got beat by Sasha. She killed you. Because that's another thing. I'm just wondering, like, how comes I just was like, well, Trinity pulled a little stunt, Peppermint pulled a stunt, Sasha pulled the stunt. Where was Shea's stunt? She did a cute little lip sync, but it's like something I can see at every single club, to be quite honest. Like, she had a cute outfit on, she's feeling herself. It was good, but come on. Like, you saw what everyone else was bringing. Like, I just don't understand why she wasn't prepared. And so, like, she lost fair and square, and Sasha, she won. And I'm just like, yeah, that's, yeah. That was fair. And so then finally, it's the last lip sync. Well, first of all, Bob comes out, Bob the drag queen, and I loved her outfit. Me personally, I love that their black queens are going back to their, like, African roots, because I see, you know, like, yeah, like, the last person that I really truly saw, like, embracing African culture with their drag was BB from season 1. And so to see, like, Bob do it with her outfit and also see Nina Bonita do it with her reunion outfit, I appreciate it and I want to see more of it, to be quite honest. But they made a joke about Valentina, about like, can I have the crown? She's like, actually I'd like to keep the crown on. I thought that was really funny. Oh, by the way, I do want to answer a question. At my last video, there was one particular person, I can't remember their name. I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. But they were pretty upset with me because I thought I was being biased towards Shea Coulee and giving Valentina a hard time about the way she was portrayed on the show and my thoughts on her and why I felt like she was not genuine. And I'd just like to say this. First off, the reason why first of all, they asked, they're like, how do you know that she's not genuine? First off, homegirl's accent goes in and out, like it's very affected sometimes where she has this little accent, and then like on her Instagram page, accent is nowhere to be found. So that's one. Secondly, like when it came to the reunion, the reason why I think everyone was so shocked with Valentina's behavior is because she was not owning up to the fact that, like, okay, she clearly yelled at Shea. Clearly yelled at her. And Shea was like, oh, you yelled at me. She's like, oh, no, I didn't yell at you. She's trying to keep this persona of she's the sweet queen. And she is sweet. And yes, they were ganging up on her. And she had every single right to be upset at the fact that they were ganging up on her. But why wouldn't she admit the fact that she was snapping at someone and clapping back at someone who was being mean to her? She couldn't even admit that. She had every right to be upset. And she didn't even admit that she was upset. She was just like, oh, I'm the sweet queen. I'm the sweet queen. No, you can be the sweet queen and still stick up for yourself. I don't see the point in denying trying to stick up for yourself. And she was trying to do that. That's the reason why I kind of give Valentina the side eye. Because, and then like, the person had said, I'm sorry, this is a tangent, but I'm finishing this up. But the person had said, like, why didn't you call out Shea Coulee for being a hater during the reunion? Fair. The reason why I didn't call her out, because I am pretty sure if you asked Shea Coulee, were you hating at the reunion because you had lost that lip sync? I'm pretty sure she would say, absolutely, I was salty. I was salty as F. So the fact that I know that she would say that, of course I'm not gonna be mad at her, like, or like looking at her sideways, because I know if I was to ask her, she would say something about it. And Valentina, like, from her actions, it seems as if she would cover it up. So that's the reason why I guess I was going in on Valentina, and I personally don't see her being as genuine, because I think she's trying to live up to this perfect persona, and you can only put that up for so long. You can only put that up for so long. And if that's what she wants to aspire to, that's cute, but I already know it's gonna be tiresome for her to keep that up. And I'm sticking to what I said. Okay, that is over. And we're gonna move on to the actual final lip sync. So, the final lip sync. I knew Sasha won when she just walked out on stage, because she had on that all white gorgeous outfit, and then she had that insanely beautiful artistic mask on, and I was just like, okay, she won, because she looks like she is ready to play. And she was. Peppermint looked cute in her outfit. It looked like an outfit that was designed for a reveal. That's what I personally think, because it was kind of bulky like the first outfit she had that had a reveal, but for some reason she chose not to do the reveal because it would have been too obvious. But Sasha, and so they lip synced to It's Not Right, But It's Okay by Whitney Houston, and that was, oh my god, I would have paid so much to be in that theater to see it live, because that lip sync was just magical. First of all, both of them were so pristine with their lip sync itself. It was so good, so good. And then, first of all, Sasha had her face just perfectly beat, right? And she takes off that mask, right? you just see her lips, and she's just so, you just focus on her lips as she is lip syncing. It was just insane. And then at the right beat, at the right time, she cracks open her whole entire mask to reveal her face, and it's just amazing. My God, it was just too much. I can't. So it was clear that Sasha had won. Even though pep in it, she looked great. She did a good job. Both of them had so much emotion when it came to that lip sync. But I mean, Sasha, she won. Because like, Sasha thought this out. She planned this out to perfection. And you just gotta clap for her for that. Clap for her. That was amazing. And I hope they do this next year. Maybe for a few seasons. I would hope they did it for like a season or two more, where they have the lip sync extravaganza. Because it would be great to see what people come up with when they are prepped. Like, they're like, okay, I know I'm gonna be doing these 3 songs. What are these outfit changes? Well, not necessarily outfit changes. You may not want to do outfit changes because it's been done. But what type of tricks am I gonna have up my sleeves? Because you gotta have a stunt. That's what I've decided. I need to see a stunt in your lip sync that lines up with the music, that lines up with everything. And so I'm excited. If they do this next year, I'm excited to see what the queens come up with, because now they have like a year. They have a year to get this done. A year to think about what they would do if they make it to the top 4. My God, I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. I'm excited because it was just so good. The whole thing. Like, this is the best finale in such a long time. I really just enjoyed myself. All right, well, I'm done talking about RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to recap it throughout the season, but I really literally did not have time. But anyway, nevertheless, I'm done. So I hope you guys are doing everything you need to do in order to have a happy, successful, and healthy life. And I'm going to talk to you beautiful, beautiful people later. All right, bye-bye.